Good morning, sunshines. Hi there. My name is Tammy, and I am very new to YouTube. This is my third video. I am still in YouTube class with a class I took from meetkevin.com, and I have not learned how to edit videos yet. So, going into my third video, I had made promises in my first and second video that I promise as a promise and a value that I hope to bring to friends and family and my life circle as it stands today, your life circles, and coaching one-on-one. It's easier to not be so distracted because you're on a point, and there's time to think about that person's perspective and technically set up where you think they're going. Well, this is me coaching me while also coaching what I hope to be, the larger group of humans that can benefit from their interest in self-realization and recognizing what we know as good and right or righteous, which I've talked about from my yesterday's video. But the goal is to get people to connect, and probably the biggest is to forgive and forget. People don't realize that our energy is such an important factor in this reality of our world that we live in. Reality is what you make it, folks. I make my reality, you make yours, he makes hers, we make ours, right? Our school makes theirs. There's different reality. We're stepping into a new reality anytime we step outside of our life in my reality as my home, or my reality with my neighborhood, or my reality when I go to take care of business outside of my home, or work outside my home, or do meetings. And then likewise for you. You're creating a new reality right now. We all are, with this universal cleansing, per se, of, and I'm not talking about humans and death. I'm talking about humans and life, living. The goal to create a paradigm shift, again, to help people understand what forgive and forget means and the value of our minds thinking thoughts. And again, I'm educating, I'm expert in training in the ways of electricity and epigenetics and biogenesis. And knowing what I know, I do know our thoughts create energy. Our thoughts use energy. We have over 60,000 thoughts a day, really, male or female. What we think without self-correcting a negative thought, the minute it comes in your head, it's easier for me now because I'm a little more, I paid attention to myself, my own recreation on how I want to live in this reality that I now understand is my own reality, not someone else's, not my children's, not my husband's, not my sisters, aunts, uncles, not my neighbors. It's my reality. And at times, and I have, this is recognition to my video yesterday at the end, and it just stuck with me, and I'm supposed to sleep well at night from doing these videos, and I slept well, but it hit me like a rock this morning. Boom. And it was the self-realization that I said, don't do that, didn't I? I said, Don't be upset at people's leaves falling in your yard. Don't be upset at the other people, that kind of thing. I'm not opening a realm of possibility for somebody else if I'm telling them how to break out of their realm of possibility by telling them. You have to discover it yourself. I'm using the word discover because I'm also on a personal quest to change the narrative. I understand there's a lot of words. Gosh, 2020 has just been a year. But there's a lot of words that I misunderstood a great amount of my life, or I applied somebody else's meanings to a situation or their want or their need at the time to my own beliefs. And what I decided was, hey, that's good. I'll go with that because I want to be like that. Well, my journey over the last 2 years, like my deep dive, has been to be the me, create the me that I want to be, not the me that I had to be as a survivor in this world, my world, right? I'm a person that was raised by many families. Gosh, I'm so grateful. So I have had many lives, and many people that loved me, and many people that I love back. And I'm grateful to all of you that are here or not here. And I did want to acknowledge that, but I told you part of my value and my promise was that I would acknowledge when I felt I was wrong. And I believe with all my heart that self-realization is literally, that definition is good to go. By the way, I recommend for any dictionary references to please use the Cambridge edition online if you don't have a hardcover one for definitions, as we can maybe get into later about data censorship and in that too. So I just want to say, upholding my promise to myself to be open and understand my own self goals and goals. I'm going to leave it at goals and promises. Promises spoken, promises thought, are promises made. Breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. And I hope that people don't take anything personal about anything because of my time in coaching and in counseling, myself being counseled and being educated and study in this area. I do realize that only we can create our reality. And if somebody says, I don't like that you do that, first look inside. And okay, I'm not telling you, I'm telling you how I perceive this and my perspective on how I've healed a certain part to allow me to be comfortable on YouTube is to look inside. Is there something that I can do better? Is there something I need to do different? Is there something I need to do more of? And then once that's all fixed and you've done the best that you can, then I had to go to the part where, why do I have to, and then fill in the blanks, and then recreate my world based on the me that I want to be, which is self-reflecting, responsible, gracious, loving, compassionate, empathetic, helping, healing, counseling, expanding my capability as a human, and whatever my mission is here, for these years, these 53 years, almost 54, almost the beginning of 54. I have to say that I am grateful for everyone that's been a part, any part of this life of mine. Because it's as bad as I used to think. Once I got over the forgive and forget part and it was simple as pie, it's a pretty good life. Pretty good life. Just get rid of those energy blocks on negative self-talk. You are not stupid. You are smart. You're bright. You have ideas. You're brilliant. You are teachers. We are all teachers. But teach from inside. Teach with introspect. I use that word a lot because it's been obliterated. People don't realize they have that self-value and that self-worth until they've had enough and realize I'm something. It takes a lot of courage to create a YouTube channel and get on here and have the courage to not give up. And the stage I'm at in my class, I don't even know how to edit yet. I'm just uploading. I don't even have a thumbnail. I'm just uploading because you have to do. There is no try. Yoda was right, you know? All right, movie reference. But there is no try. There's only do. There's only do. Do now. Which is where random acts of kindness comes in, which I shouldn't tell you to do random acts of kindness, which is another promise that I made on my own value set was that, excuse me, I don't know how to edit, so I'm sorry, they're stuck in there. But the value that we bring every day to our jobs, you're worth more than you even know you're worth. We are. Us. Together. Because when we decide to change something, it gets changed. We're not going to buy something. We're not going to buy it. We don't need it. Guess what? We may change. Our rights are violated. What are we going to do? We're going to stand together and make it so we have rights. This is my attempt in a self-reflective and creative and inviting realm to help people understand how much power we have together. Once we can conquer the power and discover the power that we have inside of us. We are power. We are special. Every one of us. We can save the fishes. We can save the forests. We can entertain. We cannot be censored. We cannot be edited. Yes, we can have people cut us out or not want to relate, which is their self-reflection or lack thereof. I just want to let everybody know how much I love you, how grateful I am for waking up this morning. Blessed with another day was my famous saying. Everybody knows me, knows blessed with another day. How many second looks did I get for that one? But I'm still blessed with another day. And you know, I'm grateful to say that I'm blessed with another day. I'm so grateful because there's people that aren't. There's animals, trees, fish, birds. Life is good, as good as you want to make it, because you have the power inside of you. You're God, and you're God. I love you. Thank you. I had a story, but I'll save that for part 2. Thank you so much. Accept my acknowledgement that you have so much value Appreciate mine. Appreciate my courage and my strength, please. Because this is not easy. It takes a lot of guff to put yourself out there like I am. And many do. And hopefully, when you do watch YouTube or a show that isn't scripted, where people get to be themselves and realize you have the power to accept that information as information. But I do highly recommend for self-reflection of yourself and knowing or not knowing what we think we know. Yeah, that one took me a while to get over. Reading a book. Try and read a book every week. Your kids can read one every day. Your kids are smarter. They're way smarter than our current consensus is giving our children credit. They don't give us credit, and how old are we? How many years have we been through all of these experiences? Creating for other people. This is encouraging entrepreneurship. MeetKevin.com. Go get your own class and learn how to do this. It's very simple. I'm up here. He warned us it's not easy. It's not putting on your best. But you know what? The more you do it, the more your soul recreates that spirit and your angels come around and you just feel good. And it comes out and you apologize because you know you're going to make mistakes. And there's probably a reason why I don't know how to edit yet. And it could be to just test me to make sure that I was going to stay true before I edited. Or learned how to do music or intros. It's coming. But hang in there with me. Grow with me. That's what this is about. It's a journey. Everyone's welcome to join. This is not aimed at anybody. No one. Except us. Us. Us that live devaluing ourselves and sending that energy out there 60,000 times. How many of those 60,000 thoughts are negative? At least try to work on your perspective, on your percentages of that number. All right. Again, I breathe in, breathe out. I want to say to please, random act of kindness really help your heart. They really do. And they help someone. And it could be just that first domino that you gave them an act of kindness in your day that made them feel some value and some worth in this world that is shredding it. So make somebody's day, change a life, heal a heart, love. Bye.